right, thanks for everybody joining us. We'll get started right away first with a question from Matt.
Hey, Rose, Matt McGavick from Sports Illustrated. I know you've been on campus for a couple months now, but how was the overall transition from John Marshall High School to Louisville's campus?
The transition from John Marshall from high school to college period is actually kind of tough, but it's kind of growing on me. I love the campus. I love the coaching staff and stuff. It's kind of like back in high school, but just a little bit more getting thrown at me a little bit. But I'm getting used to it.
Go to Shannon and then Jody.
Hey, Roosevelt, Shannon Russell from the Courier-Journal. We all know that you injured your Achilles, but can you give us a little bit of a timeline? When did you hurt your Achilles, and then when did you have surgery?
So I hurt my Achilles actually around this time last year. I had surgery. I injured it like the first week of October actually, and then I got surgery probably like 2 days later. I really don't know the exact date, but I know it was like 2 days or a day later. That was kind of it. That's not really my only injury. I have another injury too. My patella tendon in my left knee that happened a year or two before this injury. So it's been a little rough time, but I've been making it through.
Well, as a follow-up to that, how are you feeling now that you've been removed so long from at least the Achilles surgery?
I feel a lot better now working with Kettler and our trainer Devontae. They have really been feeding me and getting me ready for this season coming up. Haven't played in like a year or two, so for me to feel at least back to playing style feels amazing and a little bit better, honestly.
Jody.
Hey, Ro, it's Jody Dumlin with Cardinal Authority. When you had your injury, it's not like an ankle. It's such a severe injury. Was there ever times that you thought, okay, when am I going to get back, or kind of question it? And how difficult was it to watch your senior year?
It was a little tough for this last injury because yes, I did have to sit down and watch my high school team play. But honestly, it was one of the best experiences I could ever go through, because for me to actually not have the spotlight on me and let my high school teammates actually have the spotlight that they needed to have, probably one of the funnest years that they ever had. It was amazing to see and to just be around those guys, going to those tournaments and just having fun, seeing the guys have fun on the court, on and off the court. It was amazing to see.
As a quick follow-up, when did you actually get released for full go?
When did I get released for full go? That was in the beginning of summer, because I was honestly doing rehab and stuff back home, trying to get it back before I could get here. So I did a good job of actually completing a process of doing that. And once I got here, I just had to get a little bit stronger, and I still have to get a little bit stronger, but we right on the timeline.
Go to Michael and then Ben.
Hey, Rose, Michael McCammon, Cardinal Authority. You're coming into a program where Malik Williams is here. He's kind of gone through a similar thing that you have as far as, injuries and having to watch people play. And he's also one of the most experienced people in college basketball. What has he meant, and how has he helped you throughout your early process with the program?
Malik has done a very great job of talking me through everything. Like when we're in practice, helping me out if I have a question, he'll tell me what I need to do, where I need to go. And seeing him be the captain of the team and be the big senior that everybody wanted to see is really good to see that, like, he can actually do it. This year is going to be great for him, for the whole team actually, and I just can't wait to see it all happen.
Ben.
Hey, Roosevelt. This is Ben Gumble from CardinalSportsZone.com. Through this first week of practice, how are you feeling about the front court as a whole, and specifically, where can you see yourself fitting into the group this season?
Front court is good. The way I see myself is just being the guy that everybody needs, being a blocking shots, rebounding. Whenever they need me on the court, they got me. I know since this is Malik's last year, I know that he's going to get most of the playing time, but I'm not really worried about it because, like I said before, he deserves it. He needs it. He wants it. So he has it. So I'm not really worried about that right now. But I know that we're going to be very great this year.
Shannon and Jody.
Just to clarify, so last season you were hurt, but I thought your high school season was canceled because of the pandemic. Was the team able to play anyway?
Yes, we were able to play in some places, like some tournaments. We played in Myrtle Beach. We played some home games like back home, but it wasn't really like the season should have been. Honestly.
Okay. Gotcha. And then just to follow up on that, with heading into practice and being with the team since the summer, are you able now to participate fully? Or are you still kind of easing your way back into like different drills and actions?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm in every drill. Just getting the feel of everything. Like I said, having fun with the guys on and off the court, but mainly on the court. Getting that feel for everybody's reads and how everybody plays. So yeah, I've been working out with everybody, just doing everything.
Jody.
Roosevelt, you talked about the transition from high school to college, and it is so tough. On the floor, what's the most difficult thing now that you're in college that you have to get better at in order to get more playing time or to be ready if they need you from Malik? What's maybe the hardest thing for you to transition?
The hardest thing for me to transition as of now is honestly ball screen defense, guarding the guy that's coming off the screen. Guarding the guy that's coming off the screen and being ready, being up and high enough to where a guy can't get past me. And another one is getting up and down the floor. I kind of get winded sometimes, but it's getting way better than what I came here with.
Matt.
Hey, Rose, Matt again. Since the start of preseason practice, you guys have been kind of working on defense since you've used most of the summer to kind of work on offense. Max said that obviously your offensive knowledge is more along than defensive side, but how have you guys started to come along in terms of learning the defense and the pack line and things of that nature?
We've done a lot better since like the first practice. We were struggling a little bit with like all the defensive stuff that we needed to do, but now we've come a long way. We come a long way in a short amount of time. So you're going to see a different side of the Cardinal Nation this year.
And I'll ask if there's any other questions.
No.
Okay, seeing none. Thank you.
Thank you.